Okay, there we go. There's one. And let me just give me 1 minute, guys. Put in the chat where you're tuning in from, and I'm going to stream this live on Facebook, and then we are ready to go. Welcome. Good evening, everybody. Great to have you all on the call. Andy, Nikki, just let me know that you guys are co-hosts, so you can hear me and that you can unmute. Are you able to unmute, Andy, Nikki? Let's just make sure.
We're here. Yeah, we've unmuted.
Perfect. All right, guys, I'm just trying to stream this live to Facebook right now, and we are good. Happy Easter, everybody that's celebrating Easter. There we go. Let's put this in here. Put it here. Done. This should, let me just give me a minute. I need to make sure that this is tuned in. All right, let's get the camera on. There we go. Can you guys see me? Fantastic. All right, it's just streaming live now. Give me 1 second and we should be good. Yes, we are good to go. All right, guys, welcome to the call. Let me just see in the chat, because I saw some of you, and many of you actually have put here where you're tuning in from. So good evening from Czech Republic, where I'm resided right now. I can see Australia, Tonga's in the house. You're going to like what we see tonight, what we have to share with you. Pauline in Auckland, Eva in Denmark, Mike, good to see you. Mike Price Roberts, good to see you in sunny Somerset. Yolanda in New Zealand, Emelina, good to see you. Leah in Tonga. Theo, you're in Germany. Oh, yes, good to see. Jack in Dubai. MN in Paris. Kimo, it's been a while. Finland is here. We have Sione, great to see. I know you've been enjoying the trade-in. How do I say this one? Melikona, good to see you in New Zealand. Paula, good to see you in Tonga. Bav, good to see you, bro. Osea, good to see you in Aussie. Portsmouth's here as well. Guys, welcome to the call. I'm going to try and keep this brief. However, this is the launch of a project that myself, Andy Cope, and Nikki Lindsay have put together. And so we want to make sure we share as much information with you guys as possible. Any of you that have seen me and know me personally and have seen my social media posts, you'll have seen that I have made some quite drastic decisions as of late. And I have taken some big leaps into a different chapter in my life, so have Andy and Nikki. And we're very passionate and excited to be able to share this information with you guys on the call. So this is being recorded if you want to go and share it with people. I'm going to get the slides up immediately so you can just see this. And we will try and answer any questions that anybody has during this call. Otherwise, if not, feel free to contact us privately afterwards, and we'll do our best to do it there as well. Okay. First and foremost, a disclaimer before I go any further. Okay. I'm going to talk to you about a project that we put together, and we want to try and help people. We really do. However, I just want to make it crystal clear. There is absolutely no guarantee whatsoever, because I have no idea whether you believe in it like we do, whether you want to build it like we're building it. And also, I'm going to talk heavily on trading Forex and potentially cryptocurrency. And in the Forex and cryptocurrency world, we're not financial advisors. We're not. We are people that have been studying this game for a long time and experience the highs, the lows, and anything in the middle. And it's very important for everybody to understand that any results that we share with you are not a guarantee that they'll be the same in the future. Trading, you can lose every single penny of your money. And trust me, I've had some bad experiences over the 4 years. And I truly believe you don't need to go through that process. However, I have to make it really clear. I see so many people try and learn how to trade, and they end up really in a bad place financially because they didn't take that information on board. And so with that being the case, take a screenshot of this, and we're just letting you know the disclaimer is very important. Just briefly, for those of you that don't know who I am, My name is David Hunt. I am one of the co-founders of this project and this evolution of membership program that we put together here. And my journey has been very different to most people. I have, for the beginning of my life, I was a professional footballer. For 15 years, I played for many clubs. I fortunately had a lot of success, and I played against some of the best players in the world, and they paid me to do it. It was fantastic. Sadly, at the end of my career, I have children, I have bills to pay, and financially, I put myself in a position that wasn't the smartest and wasn't my proudest moment. And from that, I ended up having to borrow money. I ended up having to put money on credit card and built up huge credit card debt and kind of went into a spiral of negative feelings, which I'm sure other people have gone through those emotions as well. And so 12 years ago, I had a decision to make. And I started going online, trying to figure out how to make money online. And it's not that easy. And now, in this day and age, everybody on social media and especially on YouTube and Instagram, they're making it look extremely easy. However, I found that it wasn't. And then I was introduced to the world of network marketing. That was 12 years ago. That industry served me amazingly. I, again, experienced the highs, the lows, the in-betweens. I made great friends. I got mentorship. I learned new skills. I managed to hit some great ranks in the industry and make some good money. But then I also had some negative experiences with companies and with teams and businesses that were built. And it got to the point at the end of my career, 4 years ago, that I was introduced to trading Forex. And that changed my view on how I use the industry of network marketing. And so when I started to understand how to learn how to trade Forex, I realized that I can actually make money without needing network marketing. I can make money without having to speak to another human being. And once I recognized that, I dived deep into that rabbit hole and I never came out. And again, through trading, I've gone through the roller coaster ride, the highs, the lows, the in between as well. And you can see a common theme here as to how to fail to figure out how to succeed. And so this isn't a presentation for a network marketing company. I love the industry, but as of yesterday, I made a decision that I've been thinking about for a long time, but never had the real courage to and believe that the timing was right to do it. And so many things have gone on over the past 6, 12, 18 months that have allowed me to realize this is the right choice. This is the right decision. And the main thing, and I know Andy and Nicky are going to talk about this, one of the main things that stood out for me was that every company that I was part of, they were really good, but there was a certain number of boxes that still weren't ticked. And I was always trying to, instead of put water in the bucket, I was trying to figure out how to fill the holes underneath the bucket. And it got to the point where I realized, why don't we just create something ourselves? So yesterday I made a public announcement that I am retiring from the network marketing industry. I've stepped away from it. It's been 12 years and made the bold decision to partner up with two crazy people that think like me that would like to try and build our own membership platform. And that has been the birth of this exciting project that we can now share publicly with everybody. And that is the Black Sheep Culture Club. Now, this is something that has been inspired by so many different reasons as to why it's called the Black Sheep Culture Club, and even to the design of the logo as well. And so I really want to share that with you so that you have an understanding of what we see and why, and how that all encompasses together to build this community that we're putting together. I have been a big fan of the digital world, the metaverse, cryptocurrency, NFTs, all of these things, they really caught my attention. And I realized that that's the future. If any of you know of the NFT called Bored Ape Yacht Club, I was obsessed with this. And I looked at the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and some of those have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. And they created a culture. And I saw some people wearing the clothing of it, and I thought, that's so cool. And so they created a community and a culture built around a theme that was for a community. But when you dive deeper into the community of Black Sheep Culture Club, all they have is just a community for gatherings and maybe future projects. And so when I spoke with Andy and Nikki, and we were coming up with ideas and names and thinking about it, and thankfully down to ChatGPT, which this logo was made through, we kept coming up with all these ideas of names, and then we stumbled across Black Sheep Culture Club. And when you think about the black sheep of the family, if you think about the herd, most people do what most people are doing, and they follow in that same direction. The black sheep kind of epitomizes kind of who we are. When you look at the actual logo, you can see it's not even the circle around by the chimney in the top right. It's not even complete the right way. And we were saying, do we go and get that changed? And we're like, no, that's the whole point of our community. We're not perfect. And on social media now, everybody is worried about what other people think and not being perfect. And so we said, no, actually, we're going to keep it as it is, because that is the kind of mindset and belief system that we want to breed into our community. And this community has been built for our team to succeed. It really has. And we wanted to create something that ticked all the boxes that we wanted ticked. And so it's really important for you guys to understand why we created it. Transparency and authenticity. It's very hard to find that online right now. I'll be the first to hold my hand up and say that I've made many mistakes in my career. And not only did that impact me, it impacted other people. And I can only learn from those situations and progress and aim to do better next time. Success does take time. Compound interest wins. He who understands it will earn it. He who doesn't will pay it. So many people are looking for ways to be more financially independent, and they're sold good opportunities, but they actually end up not being able to fulfill those shoes for whatever reason that may be. There's not enough platforms out there that show enough transparency to truly help people. We've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm sure Andy and Nikki will be sharing that with you. And we've learned from all the experiences, which has led us to this point now where we've created our own platform. Nobody that I have seen has done it this way. We're not perfect, but we strive to get better through the experiences that we have. Now, there are four main components that we're going to be building this community around. And we're going to dive deeper into it to show you there's going to be more that we're adding as well. But because we've learned the skill set of learning how to trade, we can now base one of the core pillars of this membership platform by teaching people a skill set that they can learn how to trade as well. And I'm going to touch on that in a second. However, it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you don't personally develop, then you will only be able to keep that amount of money that you've made to the level that you've personally developed. What do I mean? Most people have a job right now, and whatever that income is you make per month, that's how far you've developed. That's how far you believe that you can earn. If you go to get a new job or go for an interview tomorrow, I can near enough guarantee you're not going to ask for 10 times more what you're earning right now. Most people won't. Why? Because they don't believe it's possible. And so, especially Andy and Nikki in this department, we have a whole syllabus that we're putting together to really take people on a journey to understand how to change their mindset and how successful people think. Okay, so we've got the personal development area. Then we've got the community. I'm a true believer that it is very difficult to have success on your own. Anybody can be successful on their own, but I can tell you now, if you're in a community of people that are striving for the same thing, and there are people in that community that have the results you want, I believe you can get there faster. And then lastly, in the middle, there's an affiliate program that is part of this. So there are other ways that we can potentially show people to make income. All right. Now, again, as I said, a disclaimer, there's absolutely no guarantee that you're going to make money here. However, our goal is to try and guide people to get to that point. So as I said, trading, the Success Club, the community, and affiliate. So when it comes to trading, I've been trading now for just over 4 years and 2 months. I've experienced so much and I didn't quit, and we've managed to come out the other side. We're still always learning, but because of putting this membership platform together, ironically, I decided 2 months ago to set up a live trading account and put it publicly on my Instagram and share my results on my FX book so that people can see my trading results. Okay. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because there are many trading mentorship programs out there. But if you go and ask the trader that's guiding you to see their live results, most, I'm not saying all, most will not be able to show their live results. And that's where the authenticity and transparency comes in. In terms of previous communities that we built, I'm going to share with you a little video here that shows you how I envision trying to help people. However, we are also going to be adding more ways to trade inside of this, and I'll touch on that in a second. So the first pillar is the skill set. We have a Discord chat that I'll share with you in a second. Nikki has been amazingly somehow putting time aside whilst being a parent, whilst dealing with Easter, and putting together a beginner get started guide just to give people that are brand new to trading and understanding to learn what trading is and how to get set up. Then we're going to be adding more. Then I trade, and we'll be trading live now inside our new membership platform, Monday to Friday, at least once per day, where you can come on the live call with me every day and watch how I map out the chart every single day the same way and trades that I'm looking to take. So you can get an idea of, okay, if you're having success with trading, what are you seeing? Maybe you can learn from it as well. And the more you see it over time, with repetition, the more you'll start to see similar patterns. But to go one further than that, we're going to be doing study group calls once a week minimum, where you can jump on the charts with us. We won't really look to take trades. We'll look to help guide you and answer all your questions, help you with risk management, help you with strategies, backtest. And these study group calls can last anywhere from 15 minutes to hours, depending on how many questions there are. We're not going to limit it. We're going to make sure that everybody gets their questions answered. Then I'm going to share with you on a daily basis in the chat my trade ideas. And I'm not a big believer of signals. I'm more of the mindset that I want to share with you what I'm seeing before I take a trade. And here I give breakdowns every single day of what I'm looking for and why and where I'm looking to get in. And also I take a large portion of those trades myself. And that's very important for you guys to understand, because one live call isn't going to be enough for you to understand with repetition. So the more I can share with you, the more you can study the system and the strategy that I use, and maybe that might help you. Okay. So we're going to be doing that on a daily basis. Then we're going to have accountability groups, mentorship, and a lot more. All right. Now, in terms of the live trading, I'll be doing live trading. However, I know Mr. Rowan Bond is on the call, and he has a child about to come imminently. But we're in discussions now of Mr. Bond coming and doing some live calls with our group as well, with his strategy. And then I had a lovely message from my brother from another, Flavius, who has also said that he's more than happy to come and give some trade ideas and trade live with us as well. So we're going to be adding more. We also have Emeline, who is phenomenal at trading. So we have a group of people here that can add value to this community as well. All right. So that's the trading. Then we've also, what most people don't know is that trading takes time. It does. Yes, you can make money fast, but to become consistently profitable, it can take months to years. And so we wanted to try and figure out a way that we can help the community learn and earn faster. And now with certain brokers, and actually the majority of brokers out there, the brokers are giving out a software to all traders called social copy trading. So you can set up a trading account with a broker that's your trading account, you're in control of it, and attach it to people that have said they're going to be a social copy trader that you can go and attach. And when they trade, it places it for you. Now, it's extremely important that you understand the risk element to this, because it's a bit like driving a car on automatic. I would never fall asleep and let it just drive. Why? because I'm not in control of it. And so when it comes to social copy trading, it's extremely high risk. And so therefore, again, I go back to saying only trade with funds you can afford to risk. All right. However, we are tapping into the social trading softwares that are out there. And these are opportunities that we have within our community as well. So we'll be able to utilize those with our trading. Lastly, we have a really good relationship with a funded trading company called Axis. And I'm the CEO has actually been speaking a lot, and we're looking at doing potential social trading options that they have already in there and collaborating with them, and also potentially letting people have access to more funded trading accounts and giveaways as well. So we've got a lot there that we're going to be looking to do. But again, like I said at the bottom, a disclaimer, guys, please, the results are not typical. They're not guaranteed. And in terms of risk, please understand that. That's something we're going to be teaching on this journey, okay? So for those of you that don't understand what social trading is, as I said, anybody can go and become a social trader. You guys can as well if you want, and you can go and attach to these people. And remember, if anybody can do it, then it's risky because you have no idea how good a trader they are. But if we can find strategies that are good, then we can utilize that as well, okay? So that's the trading. Once we have moved away from the trading, we've then got the other two pillars, the Success Club, okay? And we also have the community. So the Success Club is something that I'll be part of heavily, but also Andy and Nikki are going to be heading that up in a big way, where we wanted to make sure that this membership doesn't just teach you how to trade, but gives you an abundance of skill sets and support and a community that you really want to be part of. So we've got a Discord chat, which I'll share with you in a second. We're going to be doing an entire syllabus of personal development calls on a weekly basis, mindset, mentorship calls. We also have a book club. So myself, Andy, and Nikki, we're personally developing all the time. And we decided, why don't we share with the group which book we're deciding to read per week or per month? And anybody in that chat, if they want to, can read it with us and discuss it on a daily, weekly basis, where we can talk about it and add messages and maybe jump on a Zoom and discuss it to help you personally develop as well. The amount of books that I've read over the past decade, I believe that I can share with the people certain information that they may not have known about that we can give you, so that can help you develop as well. Then we've got a health and fitness chat. Now, this isn't where we're going to be talking calories and macros. If you want to, you can. It's more of a case of where I've recognized that if you're not at optimum health and fitness and in the mind, then it's going to have a ripple effect on everything else that you do, and especially trading. How you do anything is how you do everything. And so we have a chat where if I go to the gym, I'm going to post that I'm in the gym. I'm going to hold myself accountable. If I feel like I want to eat some ice cream tonight, I'm going to put it in there and say, hey guys, I'm about to climb up the wall here, so I'm going crazy. Anyone else feel this way? If I want to put a challenge in there, guys, for the next 30 days, we're going to do, I don't know, what do you call it? Squat jumps or burpees, or Andy will know better than me, but we can do some challenges in there and make it fun, you know? And this is something that I think is very important and overlooked. Then we have the Women Who Win. Now, the logo down there, I know Nikki's going to design it even better for you ladies, but the one down the bottom right, you can see as a man, for me, I love it, absolutely love it. But we also have a huge female community that we want to build. And for all of you, Nikki has waved her hand and said she's willing to take on the responsibility. And hopefully there'll be other ladies that will step up to join with her to build a women's group. That can be with trading, personal development. Nikki and Andy are parents as well, so they'll be able to relate. And I think that that is something that is quite private as well, that the ladies should have that area. But on the flip side, with us men, maybe we might need an alpha group. Maybe we might need the men's group, that we have some men meetups and some boys clubs. All right. So if you think that's fitting, then let us know and we'll take that on board. We're also going to do some leadership mentorship training. There are some of you out there that really want to build businesses, communities. So we want to do that. And then also accountability group. Okay. So we've got all of that in the Success Club, and we will be adding more. And then we also have the community. So there's going to be chats. So let me share with you the Discord so you can see it here. Down the left-hand side, you can see we've got the trading lounge. In the trading lounge, we've got all of these chats that you're going to have access to. Tonga, we've got your chat there ready for the Tongan community. All right, so we're ready for you. Don't worry. Emelina and Jules have been beating the drum on that. And if that wasn't there, they would have whooped my hiney. So we've got the Success Club, Mindset, Women's Club, Women Who Win, the book club, all of this, they're going to be, and there's going to be more added. We've got I won't talk about the Digital Business Club just yet and the Founders Club. But again, we're going to be adding more and you're going to have access to all of this as well. Then we want to go globally. We want to come and do meetups. We want to come and do boot camps. We want to do just a cool club that everybody wants to be part of. And myself, Andy, and Nikki have visions of creating a clothing brand from this as well that we believe will be very successful. And I have this vision of seeing everybody wearing all these different Black Sheep Culture Club clothing that will look really cool. And when you're out and about, as the brand builds, people will know that you're part of that club. We're going to do incentive trips. We're going to do recognition rewards inside of this. So if you really want to build the membership program as well, then you're more likely going to get recognized. We're going to give a lot of giveaways. I loved being in companies that gave away iPads, AirPods, free holidays, all these types of things. And so we've got ideas to really do some fun stuff when it comes to that. And then also as a business, as the co-founder and with Andy and Nikki, we had a discussion. And as the business grows, we want to take some of that revenue and reward our members. So for instance, if we see there's a member over the coming months that is participating so much in the community in the chats, maybe they're not a successful trader yet, but they're really heavily involved and they're helping people and they just love being part of the community. Well, we might choose them as one of the people at the end of the month and we jump on a Zoom and we go and give them some sort of reward. Now, I don't want to make any guarantees. I really don't. But that's the vision that we have because we want to give back. We really do. All right. We're going to do trading competitions. Any of you that like high risk trading and you want to go and do 100% in an hour, well, we're going to do a trading competition that maybe you might want to participate in that. Now, it's not something I'm an advocate on. We can control the parameters. However, I think it's really cool having a trading competition and having a bit of fun with that. And then we're going to give away future bonus rewards as well. So that is the second and third pillar. Again, we're going to be adding more. Lastly, the affiliate program. So in most companies I've been part of previously, to become an affiliate, you have to pay a different price. With our membership program, we've partnered up with a software and a company which is called WOP. If any of you have heard of School, then there is many others out there. There is one called WOP. And we decided to use that as the platform. And they have a one-level affiliate program, okay? And it's no extra cost whatsoever. And what we decided was, because we really want to try and help the team learn, grow, but also if there was another way that we could help them potentially make some more passive income, then why don't we do it? And we looked at the WOP and we looked at all these other memberships out there that were offering some rewards for it. And we decided, well, why don't we do what everybody else, just like the sheep, do what everybody else is not doing? Why don't we give them more? Why don't we make it affordable to be part of this membership, but then also give back more? So as this works, if I introduce somebody to this membership platform and they decide to become a member and pay the monthly subscription, if I refer them with my link, I will get 50% of their monthly subscription in commission to me every month. Every month. We're giving away 50% of the revenue of commission that you introduce back to you. Now, unfortunately, this is not a network marketing company, so there isn't these affiliate programs and binaries to be able to build something that big. And the other reason why is that we wanted to make the membership so affordable that unfortunately there's not a lot of rewards that we can give out from that membership. Okay, so that's the first way. So essentially, you could potentially introduce 2 people to this and near enough cover your price that you pay for your subscription, which is really cool. Now, Andy and Nikki said, I don't want you to talk too much about the affiliate program. And I said, that's no problem. I'm going to stop there. But the belief that I have with this community and this culture club that we're creating now, I know there's going to be thousands of people part of this in the future. And so those 1,000 don't have to be from me telling them, it can be from other people. So we want you guys to benefit from that because you'll be the ones that will be telling them, all right? Then we've got the digital product marketing. How do we call that? The experience that Nikki really is heading up. So Nikki's background is in marketing. And when it comes to funnels, and I don't know how many of you have seen people posting on TikTok and social media how they're making money from just selling a PDF and selling a course and join my course, right? Well, Nikki is very experienced in doing that. And so she's putting together an entire training, webinars, course videos on teaching you how to go and upsell on your social media other services like PDFs, like videos, like courses that we're going to help introduce to this. Okay, so we're going to try and educate you on how to build a social media platform that can generate more income from that. So we've got the digital product marketing. Then we also said, well, I personally launched an online football course, digital course, 4.5 hours. I launched that and I've had people buy it and I made money. And I thought, well, hang on a minute. What if I make that part of this? And if you guys want to go and give that to any parent that would like their child to teach their child how to be a better footballer than me, then you can go and get them and give them the link to purchase, and we give you 50% of that as well. A built course already that you don't even have to know what football is, but if you know people, especially parents that have children that would like to get better, then you can go and say, hey, you need to come and take a look at my business partner's, who is a professional footballer. He's put a course together to help parents understand what he would have done differently. And if they purchase it, 50% will go to you. And we put that in there. We've got other upcoming collabs. We've even spoken about speaking to our community and saying to them, like, any of you know of Shark Tank? Well, some of you out there are more intelligent than myself. And so we're thinking, well, you might have business ideas. We got people like Gary, who is a very successful businessman. And maybe some people might come and say, well, we've got some business ideas. These might be of interest. We might be able to take them, put them in here, package them, and say, hey, let's collaborate and let's do something together. All right? So we're looking at that. Then we're going to be doing a social media training. Now, for social media, I know Mr. Ryan Bond, a good friend of mine, he is one of the best I've seen with TikTok. And we're going to be teaching you how to, if you want to, share this opportunity with other people on social media as well. So we're going to have an entire social media training too. Okay? So that is the fourth pillar of this. And as I said, this is the start. You're seeing the launch of this today. And what could potentially come? Well, anything is possible. We're going to make mistakes for sure. We're going to take away some things, I'm sure, but we're going to be looking to add in more as well. All right. So that comes down to how much does it cost? And we were talking about this last night on a call, and we kept going back and forth about it. And we're saying, well, how much, just put in the chat, how much honestly, don't put what you think we need to hear. How much honestly do you think this type of membership per month would be reasonable? How much do you think we should charge? You know, I'd love to know what you put in the chat of how much you think. And for anybody that I've spoken to, anyone that I've spoken to so far about this project, all of them have said way more in pricing. Okay. And so for me, we wanted to make it so that this was affordable for everybody. And remember what I said at the start, compound interest wins, which means let time do the heavy lifting. Now, one of the main reasons why people stop paying for subscriptions, memberships, and businesses that they're doing is because they don't have a lot of money and they don't have a lot of time. And so if they don't make a lot of money quick, that means there's a higher probability if they can't afford to keep paying it, they will stop. So we decided that we wanted to make this affordable for everybody. And so to become a Black Sheep member, it's going to cost you in dollars $49. In pounds, that's £38. As you can see, there's a reason why we can't build multi-level affiliate programs with this, because there's not enough meat on the bone to be able to give out. There really isn't. And we really want to try and make it affordable for people. Yes, we could make it more expensive so that then there's more to give out to people. But the higher the probability, the more it is at the start, then the probability is that less are maybe going to jump on board with it. And we want you to be part of this. This is the beginning. That works out, by the way, around £1.26 per day. And I know many of you are able to. Monica, lovely to see you, Don. And Dr. Vernita, good to see you. And so this is really important for you guys to understand. I know many people can make more than £1.26 per day trading. They really can. Now, when we set up the WOP, and I'm going to be totally transparent with you, we came up with this pricing. When I went and tested out the pricing, we then found out there's something called VAT. All right. So when you go to checkout, there's going to be, if it's your country is applicable, then there's going to be a small amount of VAT on top of that. We tried to look at ways to play around with it, but we just decided, you know what? It's affordable in our opinion anyway, so it's not a problem, but we couldn't overcome that. I just want to be fully transparent with you guys. All right. So that will give you access to everything that we just shared with you. All right. Now, because we are, and from that, by the way, that's where the 50% of that will go to you. So anybody you introduce directly, only directly that you introduce, who pays that subscription, 50% of that will be yours on a monthly basis, providing they pay the subscription. Okay. Now, because we are launching today, we decided that we wanted to create something a little bit unique and special for those that join us at the very beginning. And I'm not doing this to try and make you pay more, but we also know there are people that would like to really feel that they are part of the founders group of this journey that we're about to go on. And if I'm honest with you, we're building this as the three of us, but if we could have people that really felt part of the community as founders, maybe they can add even more value to what we're going to build. And so we decided to launch what is called the Founders Circle membership pack. Now, there's only going to be 100 of these. So it's set in WOP, or in the platform, there's only 100 available. Once they're gone, they're gone. Okay? So please, we want to make it that way so that they know they're the first 100 Founders Circle members that came in. And so the Founders Member Circle pack is going to cost $1,000, and that's a one-time for a 1-year membership. Now, again, there is VAT added to that. The same again if it's applicable for the country you're in. So the price might look slightly different on when you go to checkout. But that payment, which is roughly £755, depending on the currency exchange rate, that membership is going to give you a lot of perks and possibly more. So that will give you a 1-year membership. At the end of the 1 year, you will then switch over to the $49 per month. Okay. It's also going to give you 4 one-on-one coaching calls with myself, Andy, Nikki, whoever you choose that you want. And we want to give these coaching calls so that we can get you off to the best start possible and really set some accountability plans for you to really go, whether it's with trading, personal development, or everything you want to do. Okay, so we're going to allow for you to have 4 one-on-one private coaching calls with us as well. We are going to design a clothing brand. Okay, and we are going to design a special limited edition clothing brand just for the founders that will say something like Black Sheep Culture Club, I'm a founder, right? And so when you're at these events that are going to have a lot of people at, they'll know that. We're also going to give you access, the funded company, I spoke to them and they've said we're more than happy to give away 100 for free from them. They're giving away a $10,000 funded challenge. It will be a 2-phase challenge, but they're going to give away a $10,000 funded challenge account so you can start trading on a $10,000 account and try and complete the challenges there with them. So thank you to Access. We're also, at all the events we do, The Founders Circle members will have priority seating, VIP seating, maybe even some perks at the events, because of this is going to be a journey over the years that we're going to be experiencing together. We're also going to invite them to come and sit on our quarterly, monthly, whenever we decide to do them, kind of board meetings. And we would love to get some of their thoughts on what can be improved on, what can be added. And I'm sure they'll add value to the community as well. We have a private chat in the Discord just for founders. Only they will be able to access that, where we're going to be doing extra chats, extra trainings in there for the founders as well. And then we are looking to launch other things. So if we do, the Founders Circle members will get priority, first come, first serve, and they'll get probably discounts for future opportunities. As an example, I have a vision of us creating some sort of membership NFT digital key that could have access to other things. I have crazy ideas of doing partnerships with sports and big events, World Cups, Formula Ones, that we then as a Black Sheep Culture Club can go and show them the community that we can get certain privileges, and that NFT will give them access to come into those types of privileges, something like that. We have so many ideas, it's endless, and we're open to what the thoughts are with the people as well. And then lastly, there could be potential, in brackets, potential future bonus rewards for those people as well. Okay, so that is the Founders Circle membership. There are 2 different links. So if anybody is wanting to grab hold of those, let us know, or let whoever invited you know, and we'll be able to get the Founders Circle membership link to you. Otherwise, if you're ready to become a Black Sheep member, then you can get up and running as of after this call as well. Now, inside of it, let me just show you what it looks like here. So, and then I'm going to hand it over to Andy and Nikki. Wow, there's over 50 people on the call. Man, okay, and it's Easter. So I really respect that you're taking your time out to come on this. All right. So we're using the app called WOP. Okay. And this basically is the WOP. And this is how it works. So we could actually do the entire chat in here. So this is the home where all announcements are going to come up in chat. So it's a bit like a Facebook post. You can just come on here and you'll see all the posts. And if you want to chat inside of them, you can. There was a test run that we did, which is pretty cool. When you swipe to the right, you get all the chats. We've only got 1 chat in there at the moment. We were looking at doing all those chats in Discord in WOP, but the layout is not that pleasing on the eye. And I saw Jules earlier saying they looked at Discord and they love it, and we do too. We think it's going to really help, okay? But there is a chat there as well. We then have the learning. So we already have started uploading. So when you join, you'll go to Get Started, and there is a Get Started course on how to understand what to do next. There is a Set Up Your Trading Account. There's the copy trading explained. Then we've also got the Forex Foundations. So if you do not know how to trade Forex, then Nikki has put together the nice course here that you can go and watch the videos and understand how to trade Forex. Okay, we're going to be adding a lot more courses there, but there are step-by-step videos. And if we see there's more things that the team have asked for, we will add it. Okay, in terms of the digital training and stuff and the social media training, there'll be your courses here as well. Then when you go to schedule, we have schedule here. We also have a schedule in the Discord, but this is really cool. With WOP, you can stream live through the app. This is really cool. So now there's no issues. I had many issues in network marketing companies when people didn't pay the subscription. They were still in the group chats. They were still able to get on the live calls. That is not possible anymore. If they don't pay the subscription, it automatically removes them from Discord, and it automatically removes them from the WOP app. So they will not be able to come onto these things if they're not paying the membership. And that's something that I think with integrity is really important. We've got integration. So if you want to then connect, you just press on download the Discord app yourself, press on this, and it will take you straight to the Discord. And then there's a lot more that's going to be added inside of that too, which is pretty cool. You'll also get your own affiliate link once you are a member that you can just share with anybody. And then you're basically good to go. And we're going to have some fun. So that is the overview of the membership as you see it right now. I'll call it Black Sheep Culture Club 1.0. And now I want to bring on the co-founders, Andy and Nikki. We spoke about this over the past days, and they agreed to join in this crazy journey with me. And I got to meet Andy and Nikki 5, maybe 6 years ago now, and instantly, anybody that knows these two, and I know, look, we've building it up to really say nice things about people. It's very easy to say that about anybody, but if you honestly understand these people and you know them personally, then you'll agree with everything that I'm saying here. They're two of the nicest couple that I've ever met. And when I met Andy, I didn't realize he was a football fan. So I always wondered why he was following me everywhere. He was always asking for my autograph. I'm joking. But it was quite interesting because he's a Stoke City fan. And I remember playing against his team live on television. And one of his favorite players actually broke my foot in that game. And he got sent off. And we discussed it later on. And it was really nice to be able to just talk on a level. And we weren't even in the same teams in previous companies, but we decided that there was an event, a Tai Lopez motivational speaking with so many other motivational speakers, entrepreneurs. And so I had a spare ticket and I said to Andy, do you want to go? And so we went to that and we sat there. This was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We sat there and we said, it would be amazing if me and you could do something like this. Sorry, Nikki, we were talking me and Andy at the time, right? And we said it would be amazing if we could do something like this. And I never forget that we have the picture still, right? The selfie that we took. And it was just a thought, but it kind of manifested because as time progressed and I got to meet Nikki as well and saw how they operate, they have 2 children, they have crazy lifestyles as well. And they're so professional and want to genuinely help people. As time progressed, we built a friendship and a relationship that became so solid that when I was thinking of creating something not long ago at all, when we spoke about it, they literally gave me confirmation because the way that they believed in it as well, it made me understand that I know that we're on the right path. And that's when I made a decision and said to them, I'd love to partner up with them and do it together. And I genuinely cannot do this on my own. I can't. And so when I got to see them, they've traded. Okay, I don't know where they find the time to do that as well. And I want them to share a bit more. They've had a lot of success in many companies. They've helped a lot of people. They've had the highs and lows experiences as well. They own I think it was over $1 million worth in property as well. So they can add a different element to helping people with entrepreneurship in that sense. And so from that, I want to bring on Andy and Nikki. Put some love in the chat for Andy and Nikki. I really want them to share about themselves and what they see with this and where it's going and what you can add. So come on.
Hey everyone, thank you so much, David. It's amazing to see so many people on this call from all over the world. I recognize so many names, and I'll let Nikki speak. I just want to thank David first before I hand over to Nikki. It truly is a pleasure being on this journey with you, David. I've got goosebumps right now because what we're about to do is something that's never, ever been done before, guys. Everyone on the call, you need to please put some love in the chat, put some ones in the chat for David, because for those that have worked with him directly, he's just an incredible individual. A 1 in a million. You don't meet people like David, and we do our manifestations and our gratitude every day, and the first person who we're grateful for is David, because we've learned so much from him. We've grown so much since we met you many years ago. And yeah, I am a big Stoke fan, and we have a little bit of fun about that. I think David, I remember when we were playing football a few years ago, because obviously me and David are the same age. Obviously I look a lot younger, but we were playing football down in London and I ran past him. I was so quick, lightning pace. Of course, he's a professional athlete. I'm just a lad. And I got past him and he elbowed me right in the nose. Can you remember that, David? And yeah, he wasn't happy that, a lad the same age as him that's never played professional sport was faster than him. So we'll definitely have some fun.
I'm a bit old now. I have Alzheimer's, so no, I do remember it.
No, but guys, in all serious, I'll let Nikki just talk a little bit in a minute, but you'll see our history what's led us to here. We're going to have some videos in the WAP group, so you'll understand our story of what's led us here. But one thing I know, guys, is there are many black sheep on this call. There are many black sheep who have had no choice but to follow the herd because people push you to follow the herd. And we are all unique individuals. We've all got many different talents. And I know that every single person on this call has big dreams, huge goals. And what I've come to believe is the people that you surround yourself will help you become the person you're meant to be. You know, if you're around 5 negative people, it will rub off on you and you will be negative. You know, I can see on the call right now, one of my good friends from the gym, Eric, David was talking about health and fitness. I remember Eric saying to me just a few days ago, I wouldn't have been able to do that workout if you weren't there with me. Have you ever been to the gym and you don't feel good, you don't feel motivated, but as soon as one of your gym buddies comes in, they're like, come on, you've got this. You suddenly do so much more than you thought was possible. Even if you're still tired, you can go that 1% more. You can be that 1% better. And that's one of the reasons we created this community. Because just by staying close to people like David, people like Nikki, you know, Nikki's a dark horse. You know, she doesn't speak that much, but you just wait until she gets going. Girls, especially that girls club. I don't know, David, we might have to sneak in one day and under a different name because I want to find out what's going on because I think the girls are going to take over here. But I'm very, very excited and honored to be part of this community, to be part of, you know, part of the founders. And guys, I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to motivate you so much. I'm going to be doing weekly calls to help you get to where you want to be. I've been on courses all over the world. I've spent a lot of money, just like David, and between all of us, we've got a wealth of knowledge. And now it's our time to pass on what we know is going to help you get to where you want to be. We've got systems that are going to help you. We've made mistakes that we don't want you to make. And I just can't wait for everyone to get started in the group, start joining David's training calls, taking the trade ideas and start building that income. Because guess what? People don't have time, guys. A lot of people don't have time. If you don't have time, this is perfect for you. Let's see you winning now. Let's see you winning now. Let's get you 1% better every day. And David, I wish I could talk more about the Founders Circle. I really, really do. But we'll save that for another time. Guys, we've got big plans. If you want to stay close to the fire, guys, become a founder because we're going to look after our founders because the founders are our family. You know, we're going to be making decisions with you. We cannot do this by ourselves. We're not perfect by any means. We've got flaws. And there's people on this call that have got skills that we haven't got. And we're going to take this to the next level. For those that know Mr. Beast, if you know Mr. Beast, put a number 2 in the chat. I'm obsessed with Mr. Beast. I watch his videos all the time. And the reason he's got to where he is because he doesn't care about himself. He cares about the community, paying it forward, giving back. Mr. Beast will just give away $1 million to someone. He will give a private island away to someone. And he's grown his community globally because people love to see that. We want to be the Mr. Beast of what we're doing. It's not been done before. The money that comes into this community, we're going to give back. We're going to have spin the wheels and choose people at random and give them prizes. Imagine one day you're on the Zoom with us, we spin the wheel, and let's just say your bills get paid for the month. Because you're in the community, we want you to feel special. This is the beginning, guys, and I'm going to stop now. You're going to hear a lot more from me in the coming weeks and months and years, guys. I can't wait to see you wherever you are in the world. We're coming to you. But I'm going to hand over to my beautiful partner, Nikki. She keeps myself and David glued together. She's the glue. She's the glue here. Whenever me and David have an idea, we're like, yeah, this is brilliant. Let's do that. Nikki's like, guys, let me just come in and say no. We're not going to do that because of this reason. And we're like, oh, yeah. We got a bit too excited there, Nikki. So Nikki calms us down and she's incredible at what she does. So I'm going to hand over to Nikki, and yeah.
Thank you, Andy. I think you can hear from Andy and from David how excited we are to be building this community. And just from myself, I am so excited for all of the ladies that I've seen on the course so far. I can see you ladies in the chat. You know, I'm just, yeah, thrilled to see so many of you, because for me, when I first started learning how to trade, I don't know about any of you guys, but I had these limiting beliefs in the back of my mind that I was not going to be able to trade. I was not going to be able to be capable of, you know, you see all of those numbers and I used to get scared. And I really want to help build the mindset of women, especially, you know, because this is a male dominated industry. Let's be honest, you know, trading's a male dominated industry. I really want to be able to kind of like put a female, you know, women who win together and really build something great upon that, you know, and not just in the realm of trading, but in all aspects of our life. You know, if any of you've got children as well, you know, the family side of things. I put together the bite-sized kind of like Forex Foundations course, which you'll see when you join. And the idea behind that was to make it as simple and as quick as possible to be able to get you to a stage where you can jump onto David's calls and understand what he's talking about. That's my whole goal. If you can get through that foundations course and be at a stage where you can understand David's trades and be able to put those trades into practice yourself, then yeah, that's my job done. And the other thing that I'm excited about is David was talking a bit about my history. I've done a lot when it comes to online marketing. I've built websites, funnels, chatbots, digital products, you name it. So I really want to put together a course to help people who want to really excel in the affiliate side of things, because you know what, that's another income stream. And we all want to build multiple streams of income in this community. So, and not only just building the community through the affiliate side, but if you guys have got ideas that you want to build, you know, you can build it into a digital product, then this course will be able to help you launch your own ideas as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to be part of this. Excited to see all of you in the group chats, and yeah, welcome you on board. Yeah, women power. Exactly, Jules.
Can I just say before we go, David, can I just ask something in the group? Guys, if we were to launch, when we launch our clothing brand, who's going to be the first person to order something? Put a 1 in the chat if you're going to order something. You want to wear a t-shirt, a jacket with the Black Sheep Culture Club logo on there, because that is a brand in itself. We've shown some of the little draw-ups that we've done, the mock designs, and oh my word, the feedback we've got, they're like, that is going to go wild. So guys, you know, this is something that you can help us to promote as well. And guess what? You know, that's extra money in your pocket as well, guys. So we've got so many things lined up, and I'm super excited. You know, Black Sheep Culture Club is going to be represented all over the world. And this is just the beginning, guys. Mark this date, because we'll look back at this time now and realize we were part of something incredible. So thank you, David. We're going to hand over to you again, brother. Yeah, we're taking up too much time, mate.
Honestly, I think it's important for everybody to understand tonight. You know, my daughters, I'm super proud of them. They are making money on social media. And when you look at TikTok Shop now, I think the possibilities are endless. Like most people build membership programs around the trading. The trading is going to help for sure. But we don't see this as a trading community. So we're questioning what category we put it in. And we have put it in the trading category because we feel that's the avenue that people really want right now. But when you start to build this over time, you know, we're looking at things like having a Black Sheep Kids Club, that we've created a cool logo as designed for that, clothing for kids. And just, I'm sure Andy won't mind me saying, but like a personal development community for children. There's nothing out there. So we're looking at so many different ideas. Like we've got a group chat right now that we're sharing so many ideas. It's like we've had to set up a spreadsheet to put them in so we don't forget them. And so it's really cool what we've been able to do. Now, in terms of, there's a couple of things I just want to share with you guys. So I know that there's going to be, I'm already getting messages. So I know people are going to come into this platform today. All right. And I apologize because we are going to be adding more videos in. But just like the video there's two things I want to share with you here. The first one is when I go to, where is Discord? I don't even know. Oh, there, here. So when I go to Discord, just so you guys know, when you join, you see, forget about all the icons down the left. All you can see is these chats. You see this one here, help chat. When you join, if you get stuck with anything, either put it in the help chat, or if you're even struggling to get into Discord at the start, you can see my screen. Oh, my bad.
No, but I need to share.
Sorry. Let me do that again. Sorry, I thought I shared it. My bad. So here you can go to, give me a second. There we go, cool. So if you manage to get into the Discord and you get it all set up and you're still stuck, the help chat. So up here, you've got welcome. Okay, there's a little brief welcome. Then you've got introduce. We want you to come in, guys. When you join there, put in, hey, it's me, Jules. I'm crazy from America, but I'm originally Tongan. And just, you want to share anything, put it in there. If you don't want to, don't feel you have to. All right. But it's a nice way for everybody to interact. We've got announcements. We'll be putting the announcements in every day. So check that at least 3 times a day. But the reason why I'm showing you this is we've got the help chat. If you get stuck and you're in the Discord with anything, just type it in there. We'll be hands on deck to come and help you. Okay. And so but if you can't even get to that, then in the WAP, let me go back to the WAP, where it says chat. When you're in the chat, there's a general chat. Just go in there and put, hey, I need help. Okay. And straight away, all the notifications come through and we'll be able to help you with that straight away. The cool thing with the chat, you can see it says one online there. When everybody's in, you'll be able to see how many people are in that chat and online at the time, which is pretty cool. In answer to the question, is there an overview? Yes, it's all in the WAP. The WAP is the landing page. So basically, when you get your link, you see that? That is an overview video right there. We've got an overview video that explains everything straight away for people to be able to have access to it. So you just give them your link. Once you remember, you'll get an affiliate link in there already. You share it, and that will be linked to you. All right, guys? So you'll be able to do that. And also on top of that, with WAP, the reason why WAP is so important for us, let me go back to it. For any of you that understand communities, there's one called School that Alex Hormozi partnered up with. Okay, I looked into it heavily, but we were really limited with what we could do. We were looking at WAP, and I've used WAP before. And so with WAP, we decided to partner up and use them. And then we found out days later that Ayman Gudzi, one of the biggest social media influencers and business people in marketing and online digital courses, has now acquired 50% of WAP. So now what they're doing is they're adding in content rewards. So essentially, we're going to start making content on social media for the Black Sheep Culture Club, and the Instagram you saw down the bottom, start following it now. And if we're going to set a reward, hey guys, we're putting some money aside, it's built in WAP. You can go and make videos of Black Sheep Culture Club. And if you get a certain amount of views that we set, hey, if you get 1,000 views, we'll pay you X amount of dollars for every 1,000 views. And you can get rewarded for doing that. So there's other ways that you can make income from building inside of WAP. There's so many cool things. Andy mentioned spin the wheel. For me, I'm like, I used to think, well, how are we going to do that? They've got a spin the wheel built inside of WAP. So we can put on there, pay someone's rent, give away a free funded account, and spin the wheel and give away stuff as well. So there's so much that we can do. They're going to be adding more. And like I said, you guys are seeing this at the very beginning. We're not perfect. We will make mistakes for sure. There's going to be tech issues. Bear with us on it. But we're pretty confident we're going to oversee that very quickly. And that is it. This is welcome to the Black Sheep Culture Club 1.0. And we look forward to seeing you on the journey. Are there any questions anyone wants to put in the chat now? So for links and stuff like that, it's really important that whoever invited you get the link off of them. Remember, nobody's got links yet, nobody. So in terms of people getting on board, we're going to give it to the links for the people that I've invited. And if they've invited you, they'll be able to give you their link. So just give us the next 24 hours. The good thing is the trading markets that I trade don't open till Tuesday. And I know that many of you are celebrating Easter, so happy Easter to you all. But we've got Saturday, Sunday, or it might be Sunday morning for you now in the Pacific Islands, and Monday to get everybody set up. And then once we're set up, we can get going. And I can't wait to see you guys on there. And I've had a few messages already. So I think we've got quite a few one-on-one coaching calls coming up. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the journey. But for me personally, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been a journey. This is the start of a new chapter. Everybody that decides to embark on it, I really show my appreciation, and Andy and Nikki does, for having belief in what we're about to do here. And I just really want you to understand we're trying to create something here so that not only we win, but we can help you guys succeed as well. So from me personally, I speak on Andy and Nikki's behalf. By the way, we're parents as well. So if any of you are stuck with rugrats running around trying to build a business, then we're proof it's possible, and we can help guide you on that as well. All right, guys. So get in touch. Let us know. There's 2 different links. One is for the Black Sheep membership, and the other one is to become a founding member. And I look forward to seeing you on the journey. Just so I let you know, the overview video, this has been recorded, but the overview video is built into the WOP. You can go and see it. You can go and share it. So it's all there ready for you. All right, guys. Andy, Nikki, anything else you want to say? It's time to go.
Start building this community. Let's go, guys. Look forward to
Let's
welcoming
go.
you in the chats, yeah? And seeing you on the calls very soon, yeah? Lots of love.
Take care, guys. Send it love. Bye-bye for now.